Anywhere in the world you are watching this program, my name is Linda and I welcome you to Linda's TV show. If it is your first time and you like what you are seeing, kindly subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notifications. This will enable YouTube to recommend and suggest our videos to you. If you do not turn on your notification bell, you won't know when I upload a new video. Here, we react to all forms of video, especially what is happening in Nigeria and in Biafra land. I put a disclaimer that here in Linda's TV show, we do not promote misleading information, hate speech, violent or instigating war. I always seize every opportunity to appreciate YouTube for allowing us to use their platform to bring this information across to you.
Fire on the mountain, oh. All of you should come now and listen carefully because some people cannot sleep at night. Ever since a Kenyan High Court gave Nnamdi victory, the Nigerian government has been panicking. They refuse to come and give any statement. They refuse to acknowledge it. They've just been quiet, so that the judgment will just pass by like that. They don't want to say anything because they know that what they did in secret is now becoming open in private. Calm down, I'm taking you somewhere. I also went and did a fact-checking and digging, and guess what I found? Do you know that that judgment given in Kenya is also binding in Nigeria? If I tell you, you will not believe me. That judgment that they gave Nnamdi in Kenya, Nigerian government is bound by law to obey it. I'm going to prove it to you. That is why you are here now, because I'm going to give you 5 powerful reasons why Nigeria must obey the court ruling of Nnamdi in Kenya. And I'm telling you, you will be shocked. I'm calling upon Nigerian government as immediate effect. Before I go on and say these reasons, release Nnamdi because you are bound for these reasons I'm about to give now to release him. So whatever you are doing, calm down. I know you want me to start already. Just whatever you are doing, first of all, check it. If you are not through, go and bring that pot of soup down. If you are finished cooking, so that you don't burn it, because this video is a blockbuster one. Now I want you to listen carefully. Please don't skip any bits. According to Justice E.C. Mwita, the High Court Judge of Kenya, the abduction and transfer of Nnamdi from Kenya to Nigeria was illegal, unconstitutional, and violated multiple international human rights treaties. That was a quote from the justice himself on giving that judgment. Now let me add, this was not a speculation that they used to give that judgment. It was not a judgment given because of protests or activists making noise. It was a formal judgment based on evidence, affidavit, and video surveillance camera. Yes, all what happened to Nnamdi was captured on video, surveillance camera, CCTV saw everything. And I'm sure the judge saw it and know directly that this was a kidnap. Clear. So the judgment was very straightforward. No mago. But listen, yet Nigeria still denies it ever happened. The former Attorney General of Nigeria, Abubakar Malami, in 2021 said this. Listen to what Malami said then. That Kanu was intercepted through international collaboration. So everything they did, bringing Kanu to Nigeria, followed legal process. Lai Mohammed, no do reach this one. Oh, Lai Mohammed, sorry. I don't see who lie past you. But look at what happened now. Kenya has now officially said, no, Oga, you lie. It did not follow international process. That court judgment in Kenya has said that what happened to Nnamdi did not. So it made, so Buhari Malami, una too lie, oh. Which kind of nonsense is this? Nnamdi Kanu calling Nigeria a zoo, zoo, zoo. So people are asking themselves, how come? How come? Look at it now. How can you lie for a living? Hi, Malami. You say that what happened in Kenya was you follow the GOVT process. Oh, I see it now. The Kenya High Court has come out to say that it was kidnapped. Oh yeah, go and fight with them. Accuse them of lying because it's their country, it happened. But you came to Nigeria, you lied openly to Nigerians on camera that it was what? A legal process that you and Kenya followed. Now, Kenya, don't fall your hand now. They say you came to their country and you stole somebody. Let me not go too far. Let me pack that one there. Now, let me give you the 5 reasons why Nigeria must, and I put it under must obey the Kenyan judgment on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Number 1, the rendition violates the African Charter, of which Nigeria has domesticated into its own law. Did you hear that? So let us be clear. Both Kenya and Nigeria are bound. They are bound by the African Charter on Human and People's Rights. In fact, listen carefully. Article 6 says, and I quote, "Everyone has the right to liberty and shall not be arbitrarily arrested or detained." Yes, it's an African Charter. Are you surprised? There you go. Article 7 also says in the African Charter on Human Rights, everyone has the right to be heard, tried in a fair court, and to seek legal recourse. Are you still doubting it? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Let's go on. I'm not done yet. Article 12, Section 4 says, no one may be expelled from a state unless it is done in accordance with the law. Nigeria domesticated this charter in 1983 under Cap A9 of the laws of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 2004. That means it holds the same force as our Nigerian constitution. I did enough digging on this one. Oh. That is why they have been silent. This is why they are silent since, because they know that that law, that judgment in Kenya is binding. Is binding. They're supposed to release him now. Yes. Hey, let's go on. That means it holds the same force as the Nigerian constitution. So Nigeria is legally obligated, not only morally. They have an obligation to obey and to act accordingly under African Charter. You cannot benefit an illegal act under the law that you signed. Let's go on. Number 2 reasons why Nigeria must obey. Must. I didn't say will or should. I say must obey a Kenyan judgment. Number 2 is this. Extraordinary rendition is an internationally criminal act. Did you hear? I know you heard it. What happened to Nnamdi Kanu has a name. It is called extraordinary rendition. This covers illegal kidnapping of a person from one country to another without due process. It has been condemned globally. Did you hear? Now, let me give you some past cases, international cases that this has happened and how it went. Listen to me. El Masri versus Macedonia in European Court of Human Rights in 2012. A German citizen kidnapped by the CIA in Macedonia was flown to Afghanistan and tortured. The court ruled that it was an unlawful rendition and a grave breach of human rights. Another case is United States versus Alvarez McCain, 1992. A Mexican doctor abducted by DEA agents and flown to the US. Though the SCOTUS controversially allowed trial to proceed, The international backlash was severe. Mexico protested bitterly. Also, another case, Loftus versus US government. The UK court ruled in 2005 that M16 cannot assist in abductions or unapproved detentions, even for terror suspects. Yes, even for terror suspects, you cannot unlawfully abduct or kidnap. No. The international trend is clear. Extraordinary rendition is unlawful anywhere in the world, according to the UN, according to the EU, according to the AU, and anywhere around the globe. It is unlawful, it is illegal. In fact, it is a crime against humanity. It's a violation of sovereignty and personal liberty. Do you understand? Not only did you violate Kenya itself as a country, though Kenya allowed itself to be violated, you also violated Nnamdi Kanu'S human rights. So now, if Kenya has now publicly admitted this occurred, if Nigeria continues to hold Kanu, it is essentially holding a hostage smuggled across borders. This is a serious international crime. As clear as crystal. Holding Nnamdi Kanu in the dungeon and taking him to court to try him, having smuggled him from Kenya to Nigeria, is an international crime. So this is another reason why you must, because extraordinary rendition is unlawful around the world, you must release him today. You must release him. Unless you are saying that you have performed an international criminal act, which of course can be taken up in United Nations. So this is the reason why Nigeria must release Nnamdi Kanu. Must. Without Kenyan judgment. Must. And this is why they have been hiding. They are quiet. They don't want to come out and say anything because they know that they don't enter problem. Number 3, Judicial Committee and mutual legal respect between nations. This is not about law alone. It's about respecting other nations' judicial independence. It's a principle called Judicial Committee. Because 1, Kenya is a sovereign state, is a Commonwealth partner, is also a member of the African Union and United Nations, just like Nigeria. So when a high court of another sovereign nation rules something unlawful, especially involving cross-border action, you must respect it unless reversed by appeal in that country. Refusing to acknowledge Kenya's ruling violates mutual legal cooperation protocols. It also sets a dangerous precedent that African nations cannot trust each other's courts. So it's not just an insult to Kenya, it's also a message that Nigeria operates above international law. And Nigeria don't decolo. Nigerian law don't decolo. Which is an exact opposite of what democracy and rule of law stands for. Are you waiting for me to come and beg you people in Aso Rock? Are you waiting for me to come and kneel down in Abuja and cry before you release Nnamdi Kanu after hearing this? Is it not obvious that you need to release him now? Let's go on. Number 4 reason why Nigeria must obey that Kenyan judgment is this. Nigeria's own court of appeal has agreed with Kenya and this Kenyan judgment. Listen, this is where it gets interesting. On October 13th, 2022, Nigeria's Court of Appeal in Abuja ruled that the federal government flagrantly violated international and local laws in abducting Nnamdi Kanu. Therefore, the court has no jurisdiction to try him. This was a quote according to Justice Jumai Sankey. This is Nigerian Appeal Court. It's not a court again. Why is it that when a particular court does not favor you people, you will now bundle the case and destroy the case until it gets to a court that you like? FG. Let me go on. So according to this quote, you now have a ruling in Kenya calling it illegal, and also a ruling according to the appeal court in Nigeria that has agreed with Kenyan government, with the Kenyan court. Yet, the Nigerian government still detains him, still wants to retry him, still refuses to obey these two judgments. Appeal court said release him, you refuse. Even the High Court in Nigeria said release him, you refused. Now a Kenyan court, international court, before you say that it's Mago that Kanu did. Yes, a Kenyan court, another country now, has said release him. In fact, that you even kidnapped him. So you should be even tried for kidnap. You still refuse. Okay, maybe we will carry the case again to South Africa or Ghana. Let us go to a neutral country. Let us try again. Is that what we will now be doing? Is this justice? Or is it lawlessness in a wig and suit? And number 5, the truth is now on record and it contradicts every Nigerian government denial. Clear. For over 2 years, Nigerian officials said there was collaboration with Interpol. Kanu was lawfully intercepted. Kenya was not involved. But the Kenyan courts, after hearing evidence from the airport CCTV camera, Jomo Kenyatta, immigration data, witness affidavits, and surveillance record, they came to the conclusion that Kanu was arrested by Kenyan security forces, detained incommunicado, tortured and handed over to Nigerian agents in secret. I said this clearly here. International conspiracy of criminal under Buhari. What happened under Buhari? It's only God that will judge it. With our common, our national money, with our national budget, they brought out billions. While children are suffering, there are no schools in some part of the south and the north. Boko Haram is killing people. People have not been paid salary. People have not been paid pensions. Still, you carry money, billions of naira, to fund this kind of mission because it costs you nothing less than $1 billion. Close to $1 billion, of course, to do this. If not, all the money you spent, both the money you bribed and paid, did not cost you anything less than $1 billion. If not more. And yet they say there's no money in Nigeria. People are suffering, crying every day. They're just wasting money. Kai! The ruling even cited the exact location and dates of Kanu'S illegal detention. June 19 to 27, 2021, at an undisclosed house in Nairobi. The truth is out. The lies are collapsing. It is clear now. You have seen the 5 reasons why Nigeria must obey this Kenyan law, this Kenyan judgment. Because Kenya has unraveled everything that happened. And let me tell you, it's also possible that Kenya have these surveillance files and photos and everything that happens to Nnamdi Kanu. Any day they can use it as leverage. They can use it to blackmail even Nigeria. If you don't know, it's better for the Nigerian government now to release Nnamdi Kanu according to what this Kenyan law said now, so that they have accepted that they did something wrong and we have made amends to it. We have released this man. I'm just telling you the truth, what you should do. I'm giving you free expo. Go and release Nnamdi Kanu now. Because if Kenya decide to leak those files, the CCTV camera that showed where Nnamdi Kanu was abducted and boarded into a car, they have it now. They have the files. And everything that happened, even the house they put in, they have the videos. And they are holding these things. Don't pray. Don't pray that one day somebody come with the highest bidder and buy it over from them. Buhari, Malamio, all of you. Spend your life in International Criminal Court. The only way out now is if you just go and release Nnamdi Kanu peacefully. This will not be a backlash. Because the way it is going now, the backlash is just a matter of time. A matter of time. When this thing, when these videos and this evidence from Kenya find its way to the international public scene, a very big problem. Till then, do the right thing, federal government, do the right thing, and open those gates. Let that man walk free. 18th of July self should not even approach, should not reach before it happens. In fact, Buhari and Malami must be called for questioning, because they used Nigeria's commonwealth. They should tell us how much they used. They should give account for the money they used, the waste of Nigeria's money they used in doing this international crime. A lot of things Buhari did do. See, I'm not only Buhari, a lot of things that Buhari did. That Buhari, God Almighty. I just pray that these guys reap all what they did to this man.
Hello, my wonderful people. As we have finished watching this interesting video, please, I want to see your comment, your contribution, your opinion in the comment section. Like I said earlier, let us do it constructively. Tell me what you think about this video that you have just watched, and also about the platform. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please remember to subscribe, put on your notification bell, share this video, and remain blessed.